ladies and gentlemen. Let's begin. Okay, so I did a few things off screen. Most importantly, my anti-accomplishment known as the tree farm. To explain why it's my anti-accomplishment and not my accomplishment, I need to explain. So first, I needed to move this bed, and I moved it here. And I specifically surrounded it by half slabs because mobs cannot spawn on half slabs. I also went up and put glass so we get natural lighting in here. I wanted natural lighting in the entire house because it makes it brighter. Somehow it makes it brighter. A lot of the cobblestone that I acquired has been used. The flint and steel was used in an effort to kill pigs, but I realized that it got also dangerous for myself. We have some rails that I crafted off screen. Cobblestone. I did not go back into that cave. I also made all these furnaces, I don't know, in order to smelt the stone, in order to make them half slabs. And if you guys recognize this design for a tree farm, then congratulations, you've been on YouTube for a really long time, or you've just gone back and discussed and decided to watch the History of Old series. I still have a slab in my inventory. Let's get rid of it. Good. Let's put a cooked pork chop in here. So now we're going to... Why do I keep saying wait? I don't know why I keep saying wait. It's getting annoying. Make two devices that are going to help our lives. Number one is the bow that I wanted to make earlier but didn't. Number two will be the nice little fishing rod. And then number three will be a metric boatload of arrows. 21. Let's get 6 more gravel then. And that's right. Okay. 1. Come on. Come on. This is probably really boring to watch. I really hope I am entertaining. Because if not, then I'm not going to get anywhere with this. But then again, getting somewhere with this is not the goal. The goal is to have a really good time. I don't know how long this part will be, but I imagine it will have some length to it. Oh, this game was really weirdly coded if I can get away with this. What I'm doing is I'm holding the break button, but I'm spamming the place button. Okay, somebody tells me I'm actually harvesting something. Not sure how it works. I guess it's because I'm on a slab. A slab. Okay, we're making something. We're getting there. We need to get 6. That way we don't get mauled by the skeletons of the night, because the enemies in this game have been giving me quite the scare in recent times. I also just been grinding a little bit to get the books for the future enchanting room that will appear in later parts, because we are getting all the achievements in all the parts. And yes, this includes killing Nether Dragon, so the goal in of itself has not changed completely. We've just added to it. Come on. Thank you. Although I wonder how much of that audio has been distorted thanks to the added noise in the video. I'm not sure. Truthfully, I am not sure. Whoa. Good. Very good. And we are doing very well for ourselves, because that's what we want, right? We always want to do well. Just doing well leads to prospering. Oh, I wanted to do this for a long time. Oh, that feels so good. Pure skill. Up next, we're gonna farm a delicious fish. So I call this tree farm my anti-accomplishment for 2 reasons. The failed nether portal and the failed underground tree farm that I wanted. Oops, did I? Oh, gosh, no. Cool, the cake is still fine. Man, it is dark in here. I'm actually not going to keep these here. So you know what, we're going to change this. So the reason that I called this the anti-accomplishment is because I wanted this here underground. But thanks to some really weird mechanics of this game that I guess I still do not currently fully comprehend them for some reason, I was unable to make the farm down here. Trees just weren't spawning. We found this lava pit, and that's where the tree farm would have been. But I closed it off because it was not spawning anything, even though I added the direct light source. In fact, maybe look up a little. If we actually look back there for a second, let's go walk a little faster, please. Thank you. You could. Oh, it's nighttime. Let me go to daytime to show it properly. Okay, so we're already off to a great start, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing very, very well. Just so you can see, because we're in a slab area, mobs should not spawn. Yep. The wheat farm has been going well, so we have access to food. That way we don't die easily. So now that it's daytime, I can explain. I set up glass blocks above so I can get natural light in, making it easier for the tree farm to work. However, because of my, let's just say, lack of foresight, I put the nether portal above where one of the blocks is supposed to go. And here's where one is, and this one is supposed to go here or so. And as such, I was unable to do it. You know what? Let's harvest all of these really quickly. So this is the kind of activity I went through. Specifically, I did not do anything that would alter the world in a way that's permanent. I did add this bridge because I was tired of swimming over and over again. And I hope you guys like the design of this bridge because I don't really plan on changing it. It leads to the tree farm. Okay, so things do spawn up there. See? Natural light is giving us progress. This is the design I went for with the tree farm. The idea is that at the start of every part from now on, I will harvest the wood from here, and that'll just be a tradition. Repurpose it, and then the part will truly begin. Wow, I've been going on for a bit of time, haven't I? Yes, I have. I use slabs so that mobs didn't spawn. Whether or not they work is another question entirely. I have these bits of cobblestone here, but hopefully all the torches don't, because I know torches barely lit anything back then. I don't remember if they affected spawn though. And just to give a comparison how much I actually lit off screen, look at how many torches these are. At night it looks beautiful. Let's put torches here. This pathway along here is going to be the minecart rail for when we get that achievement. And alright, let's just get the delicious fish achievement now because we want to make progress. Speaking of fishing, now I can get into Yu-Gi-Oh! And the reason I say that is because Yuki Judai's hobby in canon is fishing. We are getting a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Series come April called Yu-Gi-Oh! Go. What? Huh? Okay, that's cool. Okay, called Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush. And for the first time, I believe, we are getting a female character with the signature U in the name. Now, obviously, the new protagonist is going to be Udius Delgier or something. I know his name's Udius. I don't remember his last name. So, can we use wood for this? Oh, we can. Cool. So it's not like alpha. I was so mad. Well, not really mad. I was just jaded by alpha. Listen, this is just how I've been grinding paper for the sake of future parts, because crafting books was so much easier back in the day. So I figured I might as well take advantage of this while I can, before I eventually am forced to do it the new way. Have I really been killing mobs back then? No, actually, you know what? Let's finish the nether portal so that we can start with this. The fishing rod is done. We have cooked it, and we now have the achievement Delicious Fish achievements. So at this point, we have 2 achievements left to work on: When Pigs Fly and On a Rail, and those are effectively going to be done together. But I do want to show you guys what the Nether looks like, because I have gone in there. I just didn't do anything with it. If 3 sugar can give me 3 paper, then why doesn't it just give me a book? Why do they have to add the paper mechanic? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. So we have the cooked fish and the bread from the achievement. Food did not stack back then, which is fine. I don't know, it's just a neat little relic of the past. And admittedly, all the I don't want to step on it. All the failed tree farm gave me a lot of resources to build it, which is exactly what I wanted. Oh, we're getting so many trees. Yes! Yes! We're making progress, ladies and gentlemen. We're making an absurd amount of it. Okay, so let's get the flint and steel so that we can continue with the gameplay. And I think I'm going to be getting all the achievements. We get 25 sticks, that's good. Let's put that in the inventory so that we don't run out while we're walking. 45 autos should give me... Oh, bows don't weaken. That's right. I remember that. That was cool. Okay. So I've already been to the Nether. If you're asking how I broke the portal without a diamond, well, you can still break obsidian. You just won't get the block out of it. So if you do the math and check my lava pool that I discovered down here, you'll know that I have not been off-screen mining. In fact, I still have that iron pick that I crafted a while ago and just sitting there doing nothing. I mean, like, actually doing nothing. Not that one. Let's get this one. I guess this was the one. Okay, cool. So I always have a water and a lava bucket with me at all times, just in case I need them. That's just something I've learned to do from playing, well, just PvP in general back in the day, just the power of carrying a bucket. So I just want to show you guys what this is. We're not going to be doing anything too big yet in the Nether, because at the current moment there are no fortresses or any farms related to the achievements that I can make, and as such this is only here just to show you that I got to it, but that I'm not going to do anything in it for now. We'll come back here in, I guess, 1.0. Yeah, 1.0. Good. So the tree farm, that's done there. So now we can do what I really wanted to do and talk Yu-Gi-Oh! But just fiction in general. But the fiction I figured I would talk about first is the one that I brought up first. I think I brought up Yu-Gi-Oh! First in all my discussions. At least I hope so. Otherwise, it's gonna sound really weird. So yeah, Udius Delvir, I think is his name. But that's not what we're getting. The first lady with the name Yu, unless someone wants to correct me or something. It's like, oh yeah, a random chick from, I don't know, Zexel or something had Yu in her name, and I just completely blanked out because she wasn't relevant. I meant someone who's relevant to the cast. 1, 2. We don't have enough for bread yet, so we can't use it. We can make a cookie though. We can make a cookie, but I don't want to make a cookie. I want to get a saddle. So let's go back into that mine. Hopefully getting more resources. You see, sugarcane goes really fast. You know, let's kill some pigs. Wait a minute. This is why we had the flint and steel. Grrr. Sometimes you just forget things. Oh, I love that sound effect. You have no idea how much that sound effect just feels. It just sounds so nice in my ears. Because honestly, I do just miss this era. You know what? Because honestly, I think that the idea behind this behind my channel would be to just reminisce. And I know that sounds bad because I'm not actually old enough that should be to the point where that would be my main idea. But the truth is that I just don't get excited anymore for new content. Occasionally, there'll be a property that I enjoy that they bring back, but for the most part, there just hasn't been anything I'm fascinated by. Come on. Thank you. Oh, you burned. Darn it. Sad. Very sad. Oh well. Oh, well, indeed. Oh, bother. Piggy, let's get him. I was supposed to go into the mine shaft at this point, but you know what? Let's have fun with this. Let's get some food for the road. Because we're going to be in this cave for, well, a while. Oh, and if anyone's wondering, like, what my... Thank you very much. You know, what my idea behind this reminiscent of the past thing came from, well, it's probably Great Gatsby. Okay, I believe that Great Gatsby should have won at the end of the book. It would have honestly made it my favorite book of all time. That isn't the Bible. So we're not gonna use that. Man, the noise of the nether is so weird. Yeah, I think it was meant to be eerie or something, but for whatever reason, that noise in particular is calming to me. And we are finally getting trees again. And why doesn't the one in the left corner grow? I don't know. I thought I turned off the music. Option music. I don't like the music of this game. Oh, blasphemy. I know I don't like the music in Minecraft, but we all have different tastes, ladies and gentlemen. We're not all gonna like the same thing, and I've learned that. Well, I'm gonna say I learned it the hard way, but really, I just learned that as a general rule. People don't like the same things I do, and that's completely fine. You see, I feel it seems to me that I repeat myself in every episode. Okay. Oh, thank you. Okay, so now we're at full health again, which means that we can go in here. Awesome, we got 2. Okay, but besides the point, let's actually get into this cave here that I've been wanting to spend some... I left the iron pick in the house. You fool. You absolute moronic fool. You see, it looks so nice at night, doesn't it, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you agree with me. And I don't think hostile mobs spawn on this island anymore, and if they do, they're probably super rare. It's still good to put more torches as we go along so that we can keep ensuring that our little mountain, or hill I guess, is safe. I don't have to worry about the Phantom, thankfully. That's way later. In fact, that the Phantom came out after I stopped playing, so it gave me quite a jump scare, I can tell you that. Quite indeed. Ooh, quite a jump scare indeed. So what are we doing in this cave mining adventure? We're gonna go pick up the redstone and the lapis that we missed out on. We're gonna go to sleep. Oh, so let's actually begin with all the Yu-Gi-Oh girls, because I want to talk about their not their treatment, but just more their dueling abilities, because honestly, whatever you think about Yu-Gi-Oh girls' treatment, the way that they've been treating the girls in Sevens is good, in that yes, they are doing more in the show, in the context of the show, but you know, it goes at the expense of the character of Yuga. You know, the guy I want to follow. You know, when they introduced me to Yuga, I thought, okay, this is a cool protagonist. I want to see the protagonist. I don't want to see his friends all the time. Like, his friends are cool. You know, Romian is really good in the, let's just say, in the individual work department, if you guys understand what I'm saying there. At least, I hope you understand what I'm saying, and if you don't, then you're clearly too young, so get off this channel. Am I really going to say that every single time I'm doing a solo commentary? Probably. So, I brought on guests because I know how I am. I know that I can be a very, very repetitive individual, and as such, I want to bring people on to mitigate that issue. However, I can't just have people at my beck and call at all times, though I admit the idea of it sounds nice, but, you know, they're here. Where? Where? Where are you? Are you above me? Probably. I can hear them. Where are they? Yes, I can hear you, but where are you? Show yourself to me, fiends! Make the mistake of assaulting me, and I shall rend you limb from limb until there's nothing left of your corpse but ashes. Are they above me or below me? Just where are you? I can hear them walking everywhere, but I don't know where they are. Unless there's a spawner. That I doubt. That I do doubt though, because in the last episode I took out the cave spawner, the spider spawner. I didn't take it out; it's still there, and I might make a spider farm in the future for XP when enchantments become a thing. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to know that yet. It's 1.7.3. See, these noises in this environment, to me, immediately make this scarier than Amnesia. I don't know how people said Amnesia was a scary game. This is a scary game. Because I can't run away. If I could run and the armor was actually a good mechanic, it would be a really different story. I'd probably be a lot more confident. But as it currently stands in this era of the game, not so much. Not so much indeed. Okay, so first off we had Masaki Anzu. And Masaki Anzu, we're going to be going with their anime counterparts because the manga counterpart of Masaki Anzu dueled once, I believe. And even then, I don't even think she dueled in the manga. I think that what I think she dueled in, Fujaku Mai versus Anzu. I don't even think that was a manga. I think that Anzu Mai just kind of gave it to her, gave it to Mito Yugi, or I could be wrong about that. So I'm going to be going off the anime because it's the one I have better recollection of at the current moment. And while people do give her crap for being, the friendship speech character, you also have to realize that, she has a lot of great moments, her telling Kaiba that, that he was the real loser of the duel because he had to risk his own life in a way that seemed to be discarding it. In other words, she called Kaiba a pansy for threatening suicide. Okay. Cool. Anyway, so let's do this really quickly. Let's get more light in here because the more light we have, the better. So I can actually put a torch there on the right side so I know it's backwards. Okay, so we got the iron from there. And now the zombies are gone. Interesting. Very, very peculiar. And this is why we always carry blocks with us. We're carrying blocks. They're here. They're here, ladies and gentlemen. So, no, Masaki Anzu was cool. She also had an undefeated record, but that at this point has been memed about. Her opponents are... who were her opponents again? The Big Five, the accountant for the Big Five. Her other opponents were Joe Nochi before he got good at the game, so technically she beat who Kazuki said was the best character, which is a good improvement on her. I think Takahashi Kazuki-san said that he was the best character. Oh, and if anyone's wondering who's voicing Odo Yuame, I think it's Yuame, the new girl with Hugh in her name. It's Fukushima Koko. And well, I looked at some images. Fukushima Koko-san looks I don't know, like a very young person, I should bring more buckets with me in case I ever want to collect lava. So you know what? I'm gonna go get the buckets. So I'm not gonna say what I think of her appearance. I'm not actually sure how old Fukushima Coco is, but just to stay on the safe side, I'm not gonna say anything that could be potentially damning. So Masaki Anzu, like I said, her dueling abilities, while not really shown in the manga, were demonstrated in the anime, and that she is capable of winning duels. Sure, she had help from the Black Magician Girl, but I mean, you gotta accept help when you can get it. Whenever you're helped, it's usually a good thing. What? Was there... What? What? Did I just make a shortcut? I probably did just make a shortcut. Okay. Cool. What was I saying? Okay. So the next... See what I mean? Where? Where are they? I can hear them. You're there. Okay. There's an enemy in the water who I'm currently unable to see. Nothing should spawn here anymore. Good, right? Yeah, we're probably good. I need to collect as much coal as I can because coal is a very... Oops. What I'm going to do is this. Perfect. Now we can keep going for a merry way. That's where I'm supposed to drop down, but I don't want to take full damage right now. Perfect, 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 perfect. We're not going to take full damage, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to succeed. We're going to get as many buckets as we can so that when we get out... Perfect, it's still daytime. So that when we get out, we're able to... Have I really been going on for half hour? Wow. You know what? Let's kill this cow. Give me your leather. Thank you. Your sacrifice has not been in vain. You serve to give me the original full diamond enchanted armor. Because I'm positive that Protection 1 iron armor back then is better than Proc 4 netherite in the context of the single player. In the multiplayer, it's a bit different. Like everything else is. I'm probably the only person still playing beta for a long-term series, and even then, we're not going to be in beta for much longer. We're just in beta for 2 more achievements, and then we move on to beta 1.8.1. I don't even think we're doing much in that one either, unless there was really nothing we did in beta 1.1. I don't know what else we're doing though. Yes, yes, yes. We're making progress. And let's put the coal away. I'm gonna make a 32 torches. 32, that's wrong. 16 torches. Let me go back into the cave and start mining again. You see that the sugarcane is already fully grown again, so we have more books to play with. Time to cook some books, ladies and gentlemen. Because we're accountants and we're bad accountants. No, we're not. We're good people. I just like to make jokes. People who... And this is what I mean. Even if I tell people not to get on my channel, they're probably going to stay on my channel. The problem is that most of them are probably going to leave because the jokes I make aren't really entertaining or relatable to young people. You know, most of the jokes I make are directed towards adults. And whether you think that limits my audience reach, good. That's the plan. I don't want to get big from, you know, small impressionable people because I know that the kinds of things I say may or may not be influential to them. I don't want to end up like any of those guys who I grew up watching who suddenly all these crazy allegations come out about them, and I don't want to be one of those guys. Okay, I don't want to be one of those guys who influences, the people who are impressionable. And I'm not even a bad guy. I just don't want to, like, maybe I get drugged or something. I don't know. I don't want to end up like people like the lava go. Put some torches on. Who messaged me? No class today. Wednesday is in person as of the latest information. Perfect. Yeah. Oh, it's the 21st. So happy President's Day, everybody. We celebrate Washington. Defeated one of the biggest armies in human history. The British. He also aren't taxed like crazy on tea anymore. Okay, probably still are. Okay, yeah, we're still taxed, but the idea was there that we would build an army, that they would build an army to defeat the greatest empire in the world, and and because Americans don't like taxes, despite what Joe Biden says, no, America does not like paying taxes. Taxation is theft. Yes. If you guys actually watch the video I'm talking about, he's like, it's patriotic to pay your taxes. Biden, what are you doing? You're going to lose voters. I might as well get out of the way. I'm just gonna tell you who I voted. I voted for Trump. Okay. Not because I think he was a better candidate, but just because at least the guy was functional. Okay. Joe Biden, have you listened to any of his speeches? I mean, by gosh, his speeches were ridiculous. It's not hypothetical. And Corn Pop was a bad dude, and that he ran a bunch of bad boys. Like, who the hell is Corn Pop? Or my favorite one. He made Jim Crow look like Jim Eagle. Who is Jim Eagle, Mr. Biden? Can you please answer that? Now, I'm not a right winger. I am not a right winger. I need everyone to know that. It's just there are some things about him that seem off to me. And I don't think, and also because of him, gas goes up again. Prick. Yeah, there's no class today though. Now he's still the president, so I have to support him. I have to make sure that I don't have to support him, but I'd rather support him because I want to make sure that the guy running the country I live in is the best guy he can be. Yeah, he is. As I think Kanye West said it, like the flyest and freshest man possible. I think Kanye West said that, during 2016 or so, 2016, 2017. Yeah, I think it was Kanye West. Now, again, this is still a gameplay channel, and I don't want to make this a politics channel because I don't want to get in trouble with anybody. Is that the entire cave? Is that the whole cave? Okay, that's fine. Sorry, I got a bit sidetracked there. Regardless, I just don't want to get in trouble with people who may or may not know more about things than I do. There's something swimming out there, and I'm not sure what it is. There's an entrance. That's where they're coming from. What's here? There's more cave to explore. And apparently water. So this is where I keep hearing all the mobs. They're also above ground. And I mean above ground. Waiting to ambush me. Those vile, conniving fiends. Hoping to take my life. Better yet, I'll take theirs. You see, that kind of dialogue is only really acceptable in a video game, because we should not be vying to take the lives of anybody. Murder is bad. I hope you guys know murder is bad. I don't know. The amount of people I've talked to, I really hope they know. So I did not get a saddle from this location. which sucks, but you know, we can't all be Dream. If you guys watch Dream speedrun where like he got a bunch of ender pearls for no reason. And I know I said I would like to harken back to like the older style of commentary, and I guess that's what I'm doing. I'm harkening back to it in the sense that my videos are largely unedited. They're largely just my thoughts as I'm playing games. It's more I'm just having a conversation and the game is in the background rather than the game being the central point of what I'm doing. But besides that, I lost track of everything. Let's get back to the content at hand. Up next, the next girl is Filler Girl herself, Rebecca Hopkins, or Gotamu Girl, if you guys watch the Japanese version of it. You know, she made the up your sign and told you, goddamn. I know that's blasphemy to say it, but I'm not using the word, I'm saying the word. There's a huge difference. Time to have the weapon at reach. Yeah, I know you're there. Come at me, bro. Good job, we now have more feathers for transportation. It's good to do these at night so that I can actually see the torches, how much they would give light. You there, you there. Man, this game is dark. Anyways, the current plan at the moment is to use this redstone to make redstone rails. I don't currently remember how to make redstone rails, but I hope to eventually remember. Okay. Perfect. Making torches, and everything's going swimmingly. We got more progress now. We got the fish, which is what we wanted. We're also going to be depositing some items into our nice little chest here. The lava bucket. Good. Book. You know what? Seeing as it's daytime, let's do what we need to do. Let's collect more. No, you know what? Let's put the flint and steel inside. And the blue stuff will go here. Alright. Yeah, I've been just going at this reed farm for a while, and okay, that is way too loud. What is going on? Okay. Everything is better now. Everything is better now. Everything is much, much better now. We will harvest that next episode. Because honestly, the way it was going, you guys weren't there for the anti-accomplishment known as the tree farm. But it was a nightmare, to say the least. It's a bit shame I started so late, because I don't know. I think it would have been nice to be. I decided to look at what I missed, because I've been absent from YouTube since, I don't know, since high school, effectively. Like, I've watched YouTube, but I haven't done anything on YouTube since high school. And even then, most of those videos have been removed, so it's like I'm a new channel altogether, which is great. I mean, I am technically a new channel, but I have appeared in other places, but they've been removed. You know, sucks, but it happens, I guess. Has to happen. Nobody wants their lives ruined, so we all agreed. Come out, me chicken. Come out here, chicken. Thank you. We'll make more arrows in the future. We only got 38 arrows left. Wow. We wasted so much arrows. So many arrows. Great. We are working towards the rail achievement. We need 1,000 rails. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the project of the century. Okay. The amount of rails I make will determine how long this goes. So iron is going to be my best friend in the whole wide Wadago. Anyway, so we now need to get the bread, because I am farming. And I figured that if I crouch, I won't be breaking the farm. Yes, I can make this more efficient. Why didn't I? Well, because I wasn't thinking too heavily on how I was going to make this farm. I just kind of threw it together in case I needed a quick heal. Just getting 2 pieces of bread, each one isn't very good, but it's better than nothing. Oh yeah, it's much better than nothing. I just realized half of this is growing in a desert biome, the other half is in a plains biome. So depressing indeed. That cave is now dead. So what's next on the list of things to do is find a new cave. Or we can start spawning a bunch of chunks so that when the world updates, at the very least, this little center cornucopia hub-like location. Yes, I did just say that entire statement of words in one go because it sounds cool. Will stay spawned in. That way, when the world terrain updates, this little opening section will still be beta a beta world, and that's cool for me. Yeah, I'm gonna love this tradition when we start just harvesting wood at the start of every part. That'd be great. So what I want to do is I'm gonna start a mine shaft somewhere. First, we're gonna need a lot of stairs, and I mean a lot of stairs. So we're gonna get 64 stairs. Now we're gonna get a lot more than 64 stairs actually. We're gonna get a bake load of stairs. Spam clicking. Spam clicking. Perfect. We have more stairs than we'll ever need, but I guess for the future, when we start doing the updates. Anyways, this room I plan to expand it super far. We're gonna make a cake every update is the idea. And in order to do so, we need to make room. So this is gonna get longer. Or I could just put him in the anti-accomplishment farm, in the anti-accomplishment room. Seeing as nothing seems to spawn in here. Interesting. But you know, it'll happen. So starting here, we're gonna build the location. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh my gosh, we're off to a great start. Oh, this is gonna take a while, by the way. So quite literally, this will take a while. So I hope you guys are ready. Diamond Mining Saga 2 Electric Boogaloo. Don't worry, I won't put... Okay, I'll put you guys through it, but not as badly as I did the first time. I mean, I do like the whole Diamond Mining Saga idea. It was just me mining while my friends talked about things, but I don't even know if I can get my friends to do these because, yeah, everyone else just kind of joined because there was no one, they had nothing better to do, not because they wanted to join the Diamond Mining Saga, and that's fine. I can see why people don't want to waste too much time, or just any other time, really. Time is a precious resource. We only get so much of it on this planet anyways, so we gotta make do with as much as we have. So sad is my commentary. Why is my commentary so sad all the time? I don't want it to. I don't want my commentary to be sad. I want my commentary to be happy. I want people to like my stuff, not to be depressed when they see it. I don't know. And I need to get more guests too because, you know, I I like David as a person. I think he's a great guy. He seems passionate about what he wants to do, so that's a very respectable idea behind him. 2, 3. But at the same time, you know, I don't want him to be the only guest commentator. I want to get my other friends in on it. My problem is my other friends are either working, busy, or doing other things. Now, I'm recording this like a little bit before 1 a.m. in the morning because I have other things to do tomorrow. Thankfully, I don't have class tomorrow, so who cares? But, that's great. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Good. Wow, this game is physically dark, and it's just mind-numbing to look at how dark this game is. When we eventually do get into the Nether, because we have to do it very soon, not the next update, but the one after, it's going to get hectic. So why is this section going to be a bit different from the other Diamond Mining Saga? Well, all the Diamond Mining Saga, we just went until we found a neat little set of diamonds. Diamond armor wasn't good in the beta. Not really. So we're just going to be making until we find multiple caves. Once we find multiple caves, hopefully we'll get a spawner, and that spawner will lead us to, you guessed it, ladies and gentlemen, a saddle. And that saddle, in turn, will give us the last achievements that we will need. But now we finished off with DM, let's move on to the GX girls. For the most part, we're looking at Sao Tome and Tenjoin Asuka. Sao Tome started, well, I'm not really going to go into their duel history because that's not what the point of the video is. I just want to talk about them as duelists as a reference to the fact that we're getting a new girl who has U in her name, which is, well, very nice considering we don't get very many girls in Yu-Gi-Oh with the name U, with the character, with the kanji for U in it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cave. We found a cave. Good. How nice is this cave, I wonder? They have a creeper. A creeper. Oh dear Lord, I don't wanna mess with him. He looks like he can end my career. Jeepers, creepers. Jeepers, jeepers, creepers. Where'd you get those eyes? I do not want to die. I want to stay alive. But to stay alive, I have to fight for my life. Don't try to. Please. Come on. Let's set things up again. We found a cave, ladies and gentlemen. We are making good progress. Although I think that this part will have to end soon. In the next part, we will traverse the cave and examine its unyieldliness to us. What will it do to us? I don't know. You don't know. And that makes it exciting. Doesn't it? Doesn't it make it super exciting, ladies and gentlemen? I certainly think so, and I hope it does because I want to be cute. I want to make sure that a lot of you are entertained. You know what? Before that, let's make 20 torches. You know what? Let's make 24. We start with 64. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Things are finally looking right with the world. You know, let's make a door. Just so they don't come in the house and mess me up all night. 'Cause I want to live my life in solitude and justifiably do not want to. When I run out, like, let me walk away. Okay. So I'm actually gonna have to get the glass block. Just a few. I said I was gonna end the part already, but I didn't. I do this all the time to myself. Why? Hello, Tree Farm, my anti-accomplishment. I love you so. Alright. Come on. Yes, and that way. This way I can always see down there before I even go through. Now it's time to end the part. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed a wonderful night. Control.